let's also connect with S. Ramnath, who's the CFO, ITD Cementation. Remember, they put out a fairly okay quarter. The consolidated profits jumped quite significantly and margins also expanded, but the top-line growth was a bit sluggish. Mr. Ramnath, thank you for taking time out and being with us. What really led to this degrowth in your sales? Because operationally it's very strong. Are these margins sustainable?
Good morning. I'm happy to be sharing our results with you. First of all, this quarter, which happens to be the third quarter for our company, because our year closes in December, generally is a mute quarter because of monsoons across most of the projects that we operate in. So in that sense, the July to September quarter is always a muted quarter among the 4 quarters that we have. But having said that, as you said rightly, our margins have improved. Our order book sees robust and reasonably good growth. And I think we are very optimistic going forward for improving our results even further.
Okay. Could you just update us on the Mumbai Metro project order? What is your, and also of course, what your order book currently stands at, and what are the new orders that we can expect in the next few months?
Yeah. Presently, as of September, our order book stands at 5,760 crores. And this does not include a couple of L1 awards, L1 status projects which have yet to be converted into awards. And the timing of these are not in our control. But having said that, that is about 2,400 crores. And between October and December, there are several projects which are likely to be where we have participated, where the bids have to are going to be opened. And I think we stand a good chance in a couple of these. The awards are not in our control. But the bid pipeline is good. And going forward, I think at the end of this year, we will see we would see our order book standing at a good, comfortable position, about 7,000 to 9,000 crores in that range. And to put that in perspective, we started this 16, in January 16, our opening order book was 5,200 crores. So I think it would see a growth of about 40-odd%. But that again, having said that, as I mentioned to you, awards are not in our control because the project sponsors or the people who develop projects or government or private people have to convert our bids into awards.
Okay. Now, can you tell us a little bit about your strong presence in the marine sector? What's the order book and the margins that you operate, and some upcoming projects as well?
I think you mentioned marine, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Presently, we have a leadership position in the maritime sector, construction of berths, terminals, and other things, jetties, breakwater facilities, and all that. Where the bid pipeline is decent, there are 2 or 3 bids that we are likely to convert in this quarter. I don't want to give names, but I think they are fairly large size. And we are in strong partnership with some global companies in that. There are also some very interesting projects that are likely to be, where the bids are likely to open in underground tunneling works, in metro projects. And also the bid pipeline in general industrial buildings or airports and are likely to pick up. So I see a fairly robust bid pipeline, which I think augurs well for the future.
Okay. Just one very quick question, if you can tell me, you do have a small presence in real estate. Very quickly, with the recent black money crackdown, do you see any stress in your operations in those areas in particular?
We don't have a presence in real estate. Okay. Our company doesn't operate in general commercial or residential buildings, apart from doing some piling and ground engineering work for real estate companies. That is a very small segment of our overall operations.
Okay, thanks Mr. Ramnath for joining in and giving us a view on your earnings, and all the very best for the coming quarters. Well, it's a busy and packed day on the show, so from ITD Cement